challenge.
Jim Higgins, pour 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Higgins, for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Madam President. Like so many areas of activity, gambling has benefited from advanced technology. There are upsides and downsides. The upside being that it facilitates the punter, makes it easier to get and to place a bet. It's a huge revenue earner for the Member States, and we have digressed into huge areas. It used to be just racing and sports, but now we've got a huge number of other areas, for example political predictions, and as we say in Ireland, you would bet on 2 flies going up a wall. So we have a huge advance in terms of the areas covered by gambling. The downside is we've got fraud, match fixing, social and domestic chaos, gambling addiction, etc. I mean, it has been estimated that in the UK alone, Gamblers Anonymous say that there is something in the region of 600,000 people who are addicted to gambling and who are members of Gambling Anonymous. And we have the same problem in Ireland, and it's a common problem throughout the EU. I think what we've got to do is we've got to look at the ECJ ruling in terms of saying that it's up to each Member State to fix its own rules and regulations. But what we need is a common policy, because gambling transgresses borders. It goes right across the entire European Union. And I think what we've got to do is to revert to the excellent recommendations made on the 10th of March 2009. And these are worth looking at again. For example, members call on the Member States to cooperate closely in order to solve social and public order problems arising from cross-border online gambling. Secondly, we need to protect consumers against fraud, and there should be a common position to do this. Thirdly, there needs to be a common regulation in relation to advertising, etc., promotion and the provisions of online gaming. And last but by no means least, in relation to credit, we should have a maximum amount of credit, and certainly from the point of view of age there should be a definite age restriction. I think as Mr Panzeri said earlier, and he is right, we talk a lot here and we talk about resolutions and recommendations, and they are all very commendable. But at the end of the day, what we need to do is to translate them into action, otherwise they are mere aspirations. So we are talking about action and we are talking about a timetable, and that is the reason that I am looking forward to the Commission's reply. Thank you, Chairman.
Merci, Monsieur Higgins.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins, and now give the floor to Mrs. Morkunaite for 2 minutes. Thank you, Madam President. No one could deny the fact that online gambling